Oh. Let's do delve things.
This
Sentinel is usable, huh? Interesting. Alright, Gollum. You're in charge this time.
Ta-da. Hot. Ta-da.
Okay. All the way down. Oh my god, all the way down. Monster level 79. Wow, it really goes that deep now, huh? That is cool, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy that. What is the mods here? Entirely beneficial. Incredible. High capacity upgrades. Ooh. I have no darkness resistance, and it shows. Treant Horde. I was gonna say, why are there Treants? That's right, that's a mod now. What was that? Looked like a lot. Yep. Okay. We can grab this one and this one. Some more upgrades and then go do maps to get Sulfite. Should have a few missions banked. Wow, look at this guy. Just hanging out here, completely indestructible. Chad. get some sulfite. How many missions I got? 16. I like toxic sewer. I don't think any of this is really gonna matter unless I hit like a super death mod. You have to remember to hit the button though. Hitting the button is important. What's a chula? That guy running off into the dark where I can't attack him. That needed to be a thing that enemies do. Wow, we killed all of them. like that card. Oh, my inventory's full. That's funny. Right.
Hail God.
Too much loot in my low tier maps. Is it a depths? No. This is my last soul fight. Let's go.
Hail God. Stop picking this stuff up. I need alteration arms. What am I saying? Why did that drop? Must have had an incubator going or something.
Hey, I'm a community man. I'm many people's man. Thank you very much. Actually, I'll keep that amulet. That's not garbage. Killed some bosses today. Went about as I expected. Kind of... that's not what I need. Kind of decided I'd go do a little bit of delve, and then I'm probably gonna be doing the follow-up video. You know, kind of talking about what went right, what went wrong, all of the things that went wrong. I mean, it's Arch Nemesis. A lot of things went wrong. What is my... Okay, yeah, we can still do one more. Arch Nemesis has been a lot, you know? Wasn't always a lot of things I wanted either, but it was there. I feel like I'm spending a lot of time thinking about what I plan to do next. Ow. What's that? A whole ass Templar emblem. That's nice. I like that. Oh. Oh my god, what is going on in here? Ow. Oh, what else? I gotta see. Yeah. I mean, you say lucky, but I mean, there's been quite the streak of bad luck to precede that. Siege up to Holy Relic and the Divine Shield node. I don't think I ever actually picked up the Divine Shield node on this one. I went for Hardy instead, and just kind of trusted in it. And I think it was the right call. You really want every bit of the husks. Yeah, that might be the fastest one I've ever had. Which, I mean, it was in 2. But yeah, I've dropped Holy Relic. I just wanted the stats on a helmet. It's no other reason than that, really. The Holy Relic was fine, but I'm just, like, really trying to squeeze out every bit of survivability I can at this point. That's the state of the game at the moment. Try not to die. Have trust issues? I too have trust issues. But are these trust issues from me, or... Warhorn. That is the saddest Legion ever. Oh,
Hail, Godslayer.
right. Get back into the mines. This is kind of the last thing I really wanted to look at for the build. Was how's it doing in Delve? So far, fine. I don't think that was ever in question. Oh, okay. Well, not what I wanted. I'm recalling now that I stood on top of a bunch of Esh orbs and probably killed a bunch of my minions. Not my finest moment. Okay, I need Sulfite yet, because I just started. So, we'll go knock out all these real quick. Sulfite, Azurite. I have Sulfite. I just got Sulfite. I need Azurite. Oof. Next spike. Oh, Sentinel might make this too spicy. We're gonna find out. Seems fine. That was super rippy. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be any easier than it used to be. But, much tank. Very wow. This is what? Monster level 79? We're not quite at 83, but I'm not suffering. They're using Dome? Yeah, I don't think you ever stop Dome on this build. I think Dome is the way, and like I straight up came out, or rather when I was writing the script for the follow-up video, I straight up came out and said you have to get a Dome right now. It didn't used to be that way, and I would even avoid it, and I was trying to avoid it this time, but it was like, just, with the way Arch Nemesis is, there are huge survivability issues for every build in the game right now. You have to do so much more than you used to.
Hello? Farewell.
Honestly, I'm a little worried for the state of the game as far as GGG is concerned, because you are really backed into a corner defensively, and if you can't meet certain check marks, your build's not going to function after a certain point. Just because something's going to kill you. There will always be something to get you nowadays. And it's like, what do you do if your build can't hit those check marks and also get damage, right? It's just, your skill doesn't exist right now, if that's the scenario. And luckily Dominating Blow kind of just gets by. It almost innately has the minimum, and then you just go from there. But a lot of skills don't have that. I've never been this low enthusiasm for the idea of starting a new character. I think that's the point I'm trying to get to. And it's just because the idea of making a character in I'm lagging in this environment is like not great. I'm sure it's still fine and doable, but it sounds like, I don't know. The puzzle's a little too hard for it to be relaxing, which I always found designing builds relaxing before, and now it's going to be stressful. So I have been using Dome for a while, and I can't seem to get over 5k life. What level are you, for starters? I mean, it's possible to get over 5k life. Also, it is important to note, when you have a Dome on, 91, wow, wait. Okay. We're having a conversation now. Having trouble getting over, okay. I'm gonna clean up these mobs and take a step back. Yay, upgrades. So, equipment-wise, personally, not the best roll on my gloves. No, it's fine. I mean, even if you're making a mistake, I'm not gonna roast you over it. Belt has a lot of life, I guess. Max rolls on my rings, almost. This one's got the implicit, so another very good life piece. Max roll on there. 75 here with a hybrid craft, and then just a 70 craft there. So I just like at a glance, does my equipment seem to have much better life rolls than you're used to? Or should we be looking elsewhere? Yeah, a bit, but not by much. Okay, so then we go to the tree. And I don't know if you're using the same tree as mine, but I do some things. That is to say, here's the minions and damage part of the tree. I do grab some life, quick recovery, this whole heart and soul bit, purity of flesh, devotion, and discipline and training. And then the rest of the tree is pure survivability and resolute technique. There's hardy here, there's this life, there's this life, there's this life, there's these defensive stats, this life, and this life. And I'm level 92 and I have all of this. Also very important, get the plus 50 life mastery if you haven't done that. That's actually like such a mandatory node. It's almost a little bit of a problem, but I mean, you know, I don't want them to take it away, so don't tell anyone I said that. I'm missing some life notes from tree. Yeah, it's a lot of life, but I mean that's the way it's designed. This whole section right here is just like, this is the beef. It's a lot of beef. It's all max res, armor, and life. I went for jewel sockets. Well, if you can get the damage jewels with plus 40 life, they do all right. I'm going for jewel sockets next, depending on how long I play for. But you do really have to get the life on the jewels is the issue. One of these days we're going to roll +1 all skills. But not today. Yeah, jewels are going to be big. They are definitely going to be big, especially in the late term. I think this build very easily clears 6k HP with... Okay, I'm just lagging again. It very easily clears 6k HP with all of the defensive buffs. And at that point, I'm pretty sure... Wow, that echo is kind of spooky looking. It's killing my minions! It's personal now. Kill him. Okay. Jewels are also huge damage. I was doing the math on it. My build can, for not terribly much investment, but I would, admittedly, probably a lot of levels, unless I just basically broke even on the HP, I guess you could say. My build doesn't work very hard to get like an additional 100% damage. Which is really cool when you think about it, because this build does not get a lot of percent damage from the get-go. And I see if anyone does. Yeah, this is like the last thing I want to do before I make the check-in build guide video. Woo! What a clap. Alright, well that only did half my HP and I didn't have Molten Shell up, so I don't think I'm too worried about it. Oh, come on. Where was that toxic even at? It was just waiting for me to click on the menu. Alright, let's start going down. Just hitting some loot. I did Eater today. Eater of Worlds was a joke. The build, I mean, the build just almost felt like it was designed to punish Eater for existing. And then there's Searing Exarch, who punishes us for existing. I think that fight has gotten worse for minion builds. It definitely felt like things were tuned a little differently than I remember from last week. Because I am even tankier, and the balls were much worse. I actually want to make a separate video about a feedback issue for GGG involving an idea for the Convocation skill gem. Or even just kind of like, you know how... I am getting my ass whooped a little bit right now. Or even just an idea for minion gems in general. You know how when you equip a mine skill, you get the detonate mines hotkey automatically? I would really love to see something like that for minions that gives us like a stasis skill. Where you can basically chuck your minions into some state where they're gone, right? Effectively you banish them and then you can bring them back. And it could even have a long cooldown, just something to give us an option when we need our minions to not be around. Because we don't have the tools to control them in those situations effectively enough for it to be like a skill issue. It's actually just, nah man, Searing X starts doing the meatballs. Kinda sucks that your Sentinels are running into them. You can unequip the gem, but you know, then you'd have to unequip your Spectres and your other minion gems. Vaal Convocation. Now, see, I don't want it to be hard to get, though. Like, this needs to be a baseline thing. Because there's more situations than just Searing Exarch where this comes into play. Like, when you're doing a harvest, for instance, and, like, you gotta stop to do stuff between harvests. Don't you wish there was a button you could push that would, like, store your Sentinels for a little bit? Kind of pause their duration? It's a big quality of life thing. That I think it wouldn't even be that hard for them to fix. Because if you think about it, the technology's kind of already there. You see it a lot with the Shaper when he shows up and freezes everything. That for our minions, basically, on command. To just make them invulnerable and go away for a little while. Would make me very, very happy. And I think that would make pretty much every minion build very happy, and not in a way that would make them overpowered. It would just allow them to do content they currently arbitrarily can't. Oh, we're lagging. We're lagging a lot. Hopefully someday, relatively soon, I can upgrade my PC and stream a little better. Kill this guy, please. Thank you. That is so many toxics? I think that's gonna get, yeah. It's just... I'm trying to think about how that might break things, and I don't think it would. I think everything would hold together and the game would be fine after the fact. But I mean, there's still classic summoner, right? How do you think a classic summoner feels when like their zombies get in the way. Do you think they feel like they made a mistake or that they got punished for playing zombies? Man, the mines are spooky though. Not terrifying, perfectly manageable so far, but definitely a little spooky. Alright, well we gotta try Vaal City. Does phasing work on allies? It does, but that wouldn't, like, fix the issue of your minions detonating the meatballs in the Searing Exarch phase, right? That wouldn't fix the issue of sometimes you need to stop for a moment, and, like, if you're running temporary minions, that really slows down your, or messes up your mapping experience. But yeah, I mean, what is it? Arakali's Fang? The minions from that have phasing baseline, right? And that lets them just move between allies just fine. Oh, I took a lot of damage from the bleed there. Man, look at this nonsense. I'm watching my Vaal Molten Shell, though. I didn't actually take a lot of damage during all of that. It just looks scary. No! Knocks me out. I don't really want these, but alright, whatever. You get Helmet Craft or +1 rare and get 2 Soul Eater minions and take them into bosses. Yeah, that would be cool. But again, like, that would only be really good for maps, which is why it wouldn't be broken, because you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that against a Pinnacle boss. Because you still have to get it before you get to the boss, right? So I don't see how it would be a problem to allow that. Or to add it, rather. And that's more so what I'm thinking about, is from GGG's perspective, is why couldn't they do it? And I don't think there is a can't in this event. I'm gonna die here somehow, I can feel it. There's just too many enemies around me. One of them's got to do something I can't handle, right? Well, they're all dead now, so I guess not. What is this 2 chests in the back corner? Okay. The lag spike, yep. I see toxics. Well, those might be mine. Yeah, I think those are mine. Never mind, we're fine. Alright, the Abyss was fine. So far, I'd say the build handles
Hear that?
Delve very well. I will hold on to that. I got to go this way to go down, right? So fun fact about this, you actually want to kill as few of these guys as possible. It makes the resulting minion much weaker, which I always thought was kind of funny. Wow. Might need to restart my game soon. Hello? This is some incredible... Wow. Oh, that's a great unique, though. Those are both great uniques. Put these away. Yeah, I need to restart my game.
Stay in the light.
I'll do this real quick though. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time thinking about how to make this build better for saving Exarch specifically. And I am really coming up blank on it. It's not a fantastic feeling. Because it's like the tools don't exist in the game. Alright, I'm just gonna be a second while I let my computer figure this out. I'm using basically all of my RAM right now because Path of Exile is leaking memory. Not sure why, but it is. The process is refusing to end. Incredible. Hey, Detoxify, you just caught me restarting the game. There we go. No, game didn't crash, but it's leaking like a sieve and the performance was getting bad. Am I? It feels that way. I want to be doing better, but, you know, progress is progress. Alright, game again. We're delve testing, kind of the final step before I do the build check-in video for everyone who played it. When I watched your Kitava's Thirst video, you have like 60 subs? Yeah! And before that Kitava's Thirst video, I had like... I want to say a week before that, I had like 10. Rumi's round out the block, super nice. Oh, yeah, Rumi's is definitely an option. There's like so much to work on. Well, the Kitava's video was... You're doing great work. Thanks, guys. That means a lot, actually. It really does. Okay. It's, I wonder if, like, I have an empty Exile that's causing this issue. I am wearing Sunrise Gauntlets, which I didn't used to wear. Maybe those are a problem. I can just take those off. My hands look funny now, but that's fine. Wait, is this still not showing video? Oh. Man, I'm starting to think the video feed in the Google window is like part of my performance issues as well. Because I had a huge lag spike as it tried to catch up. Where am I going? Kind of laggy though. Yeah, I mean it's just been that way today. Some days I'll play and it'll be like, what is? Oh my god! Am I dead? Nope. Okay, this is horrible. Yeah, this is actually the Google Chrome window. I'm learning a ton. This thing, a ton. Honestly, if there's one thing this league is objectively good for, it is teaching you things. Because the alternative to learning things is dying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Google window is doing weird things now. Maybe I can pop out chat and close the rest of the window. No, I can't do that, can I? If I close the window, it won't continue streaming. Maybe I can pop it out and try restarting stream. I wish it were as easy as restarting stream, but the way streaming works on YouTube is kind of funny because of the way they archive your streams. I can't talk right now. I just need to get it to let me pause the video player in the window. Which it's not letting me do. You can see it, my CPU is very upset with me. Pause it. Microsoft Edge, it's your time to shine. Yeah, maybe. Alright, well that feels better, now that I've actually managed to pause the feed on my end. I think that might be what I need to do, although I'm about to run out of soul fight as well, so that's that. You can... close the browser. I can? Because there's a giant end stream button here that I kind of have to push to end it, so I assumed I needed to have it open. I just looked it up. Okay. I think it's fine now that I've paused the video feed. I think I just need to pause the video feed in the future. Which isn't super ideal, but that seems to be what was causing me the problems. Because it would fall behind, and the further it fell behind, the worse things would get. I'm assuming that if you close the browser window, the browser is running over a piece of my system. Yeah, okay. I walked into the darkness and I was fine. That's cool. Oh man, Devours. Is this scary now? I could see it being a little scary. It's all fun in the games until the magma barrier mob pops up in the middle of you and you're just like, oh, I died. Still haven't gotten the plus. It's hard to hit. You want to hear something sad? Oh man, I just murdered my game. I don't know what it is about bringing up this window in particular that causes my game to freak out, but I've had to deal with that, streaming or not. Okay. Nope, that's just a disconnect. Alright, so anyways, back to my story. I decided to play Volatile Dead. I don't know if it's glitched or something, but it's been like 4 days of 2 lab rooms looking for it. Yeah. I don't think it's glitched, to be fair. I used to play a lot of RuneScape. I also used to farm pets in WoW, like the rare drop ones, and it's just...
Farewell.
Sometimes RNG be like that. But I was running... What league was it? Not the last league. The league before the last one. Let's see. Last league was Arch Nemesis. Before that was... I can't recall. One lab runner has seen over 4,000. Yeah, that is crazy. That'd be pretty messed up if it's glitched. I mean, are there any for sale? Right? Because that's always one way to check. Look at all that damage. Let's not do that. But yeah, 2 leagues ago, I decided to play VD. Well, not on Kitava system. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a matter of, yeah. So it does exist.
You are just another stumbling corpse.
Is it on any unique helms? Like, period? Or is it only on rares? Because if it's only on rares, then yeah, it might actually not be showing up in the labyrinth, and people are finding it on the ground. In which case, bug report. Oh, that's detonate corpses. I teleported back into it. I mean, there are other builds that use Unearth still, right? People still play Poet's Pen? I actually have no idea. I assume they do. Yeah, it's on unique helms. I'm trying to recall, before I assume it's still acquirable, if there's a div card that gives it, because there might be. I don't know, you could submit a bug report anyways. I don't think GGG would get upset. Because that is... You're definitely, like, you know, gone dry on it. Anyway, because I keep forgetting to finish this. 2 leagues ago, I decided to play VD, and I was like, do I play it self-cast? Because I never had. I've never actually taken self-cast to like late game. Or do I play Kitava's Thirst? And I chose self-cast. And sure enough, I found that damn enchant on my first Uber Lab run, and I did not have a Kitava's Thirst to put it on because I wasn't playing the build. And that was some maximum sad. Because I would have switched immediately. I love when a map makes a perfect circle and I get to come out through the portal I came in on.
Hail, Godslayer.
It's the little things, you know? Poison. Is that it? Perfect.
Good eye, Exile. Quick, just
Oh. What time is it? 10:20. Probably fill up my sulfite bar and tap that out and delve before calling it tonight. So, probably playing for, I don't know, another 20, 30 minutes. I got started kind of late today, so I'm going to play a little more. Also, I haven't been keeping up very well. Has anyone seen any new mentions from DGG about continuing Arch Nemesis changes? Or are we getting the radio silent treatment like last week?
For the machine.
Radio silence? I think they said there were supposed to be new changes already that haven't come through yet, so I won't be completely doom and gloom yet, but man, I don't feel like they're anywhere close to being done
Hail,
with tuning this stuff. I've lived through. Yeah, they did change his vulnerabilities. It's back to Benevolent Guardian, which is very well appreciated. But the new mods are still just like a little much. I'm not asking for it to be as easy as it was before, but even if I were, technically by their own design decision, that should be fine. Or design decision, design philosophy, that should be fine. Because the point was to make them more interesting and more visible, and they are. That part is actually really well done. I kind of love how they are now. I just wish they weren't so frustrating to deal with, and I wish, oh, they said something about immunities, and that still hasn't happened yet. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, they still haven't done anything with immunities, and they said they would. So I guess there is something to come yet. But, immunities, and then also there's like a little too much penetration right now, it feels like, where like you are ultra punished for investing in resistance and ultra rewarded for investing in spell suppression in kind of a lopsided way. I want the money. I should just go deeper, but I want the money. It can be anything in those nodes, even a boat. Does it feel to dive into the darkness? Fine. I used to know how to read these sections of tunnel, and I've completely forgotten, and I don't think this is the right way. This way? No. Oh, definitely not this way, but I do want that money. Oh my god, toxic in a tiny room. Why? What did I do to deserve that? It's my first fractured wall all league. Money. Yeah, chaotic disposition. Always a good time. Alright, let's get the other one. This is a scary one, isn't it? What are the mods here? I have 100% or 110% reduced effective shock, and I had 2% shock effect on me. Who the hell was giving me shocks that meant something? I don't appreciate that.
Yes. Stay in the light.
Okay, down is this way. Wonderful. This is my golem. He exists to die and to occasionally apply main to a big enemy. That's about all he does. Moving. Bit of a performance hiccup there, but nothing too bad. That away from me. Fractured wall. I have all these fossils, and I'm finally just now getting resonators. Very exciting. Go this way. I guess I've already gotten the wall. There should only be one on this stove. Okay, that paid for my dynamite and stuff. Bombardier. Wow. Not even swinging, they're just out there whooping ass all on their own. Ooh. Oh, 23% increased damage. That's kind of scary. Alright. I'll pay attention and use my guard skills this time. Void spawn of a Baxa. Excuse me? Get out of here, Behemoth. Take your stupid zombies with you. Alright. Zerite for upgrades. So I haven't done a tier 3 yet. See what that's all about. Still at increased damage. That will never not be scary. I would bet this encounter has the ability to kill my specters, but I'm not sure. It's going to be a lot of sustained degen damage going on. Alright, fine, I'll pop Vaal shell. Oh yeah, these are spooky. Severe danger. Oh, not the dragon. I did lose a specter, but one of them held up, so that's good. Yeah, breathe fire, why not? And you're gone. I really hate that they gave that one in particular an immunity phase. Come on. There we go. That's the first time I've lost a Spectre in a very long time. I didn't even lose a Spectre against Searing Exarch. Kind of wild to think about it that way. Yeah, that needs to go away. I die always. Yeah, I barely ever lose them. But that was a pretty prolonged damage situation. So, fair enough, game. Alright. Can do, I guess, light radius, sure. And capacity. They're not the easiest thing to keep alive, but it's not prohibitively difficult, which is nice. I convocate a lot, especially anytime I reposition, because the spot was too dangerous for me, I drop a convocate. And that seems to keep my minions from ever really getting into trouble. Because if repositioning was good enough for me, it's good enough for them, typically. experiencing performance dips again. Very minor ones, though. Not gonna go all doom and gloom just yet. Sulfur Flask? Oh, it's not Bottled Faith. What's that all about? Can't Bottled Faith drop and delve? Please don't answer that. I know it can't. Which is sad. That is one of the few flasks that, like, actually severely increases our build's damage. It seems to do that for every goddamn build, but when you play minions, something that affects the enemies is very important. Oh, great. Super crit minions. Alright. This has actually been interesting. I don't know how super crits on enemies really interact with my minions too much. Usually because, well, in maps it wasn't a problem, I guess. I have Brass Dome on. Obviously crits mean nothing to me. No one's dead yet. Good job, team. This is a tier 3. I wasn't paying attention. Some of the mobs I'm seeing are making me think it's a tier 3. There's a Benevolent Guardian in here somewhere. Oh, he's mine now. Yeah, this is a tier 3. Cool. It's good. I need the Azurite. Try an age-old skill, Searing Bond. To be fair, Searing Bond has really only gotten better over the years. That's not saying a lot, considering where it started, but it has gotten better. Oh, looks like that's the end of the road.
Exile? Ah.
Watching Ray Totems. Oh, my influence tab, which has nothing in it. Such Scorching Ray Totems. I mean, totems are good right now, right? I don't know. Do totems die? Is it easy to keep totems alive right now? I haven't played totems in forever. I tend to get frustrated with minion builds, which is why I'm playing Dominating Blow, because it doesn't feel all that much like a minion build.
God.
Okay. I think I'm wrapping up here. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Detoxify, Abraham, Toon, if you're still here. E-Dream? Hope I'm saying that right. Grab out a Sentinel while I wait for my browser to catch up. Oh man. I've never been so motivated to upgrade my computer.